Hey guys, with each video, I'm finagling the lighting a little bit better, so I think each video is going to be just a little bit better as far as the lighting is concerned. So maybe by the fifth or sixth video, we're going to really be on track. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go back to the Regal, which is that really fun purple color that everybody loves. There it is. And I'm actually cannot find my Flirty, which was the lavender color I used with it. I really think my mom's been into my makeup. I think you're busted, Mom. But that's okay. We will try something just a little bit different. I think what I'm going to do, we're going to see how this works. I think I'm going to use the Regal, and then I'm going to use one of our matte colors, Glamorous. It's kind of a plum color. So I'm going to use those together and do a little experiment and see how that goes. And I also have my Feisty, which is kind of a silver color that I'm going to work in there somehow. So we're just going to kind of play it by ear and see how this goes. So let's take a look here. I think I will start out with the dry brush and use my matte color of Glamorous first and kind of see how that goes. Just kind of play with it. That's the fun thing about makeup, girls. Just get to play and experiment with different looks and see where it takes you. So I'm just dabbing some in the lid. Again, this is the matte color, so I'm not using any water with this one, so I've got my dry brush here. And so I'm just going to go up here. Just kind of work that in just a little bit, and then we'll put the Regal on top of it. I'm dabbing the matte. I don't know why I'm doing that. You do not have to dab the matte dry color. I really don't use the mattes that much. I'm really trying to incorporate them a little bit more, but I'm a big fan of shimmery eyeshadow, so I tend to gravitate towards the pigments a lot more than I do the matte colors. But I'm really trying to incorporate different looks and try to get them in there, because there's some really, there I go dabbing it again. I don't have to do that. But I'm really trying hard to get them in there to try some different looks. Okay, that really is a pretty color. Okay, go a little bit higher here. Okay, now let's see if we can get that Regal in there somehow. They're kind of a little apprehensive. They're kind of different. But again, that's the whole thing about experimenting. We're just going to try it and see what it does. And get my water, my dab my brush just a little bit. Still kind of damp from when I was cleaning it. So I'm just going to dab the excess off. Go to my lid. Remember, a little bit goes a very long way with these. Just going to dab in here. Let's see what I want to do. I'm just going to kind of incorporate it in. See what it does. I'm going to go across my lid with it. And come up. That actually blended together really, really good. That worked fabulous. Kind of shot some across my, I don't know how I did that. That's alright, we'll cover it up in a second. I really like that. That turned out fabulous. I think I actually like that better than when I use Flirty. That just seemed to work together so well. Alright, now I'm going to try just a little bit of silver in the corners of my eyes and see how that turns out. If it's going to turn out like that, it's going to look great. My brush is still kind of damp. I'm going to go ahead and just put just a little dab of water. And get that excess off. Alright, go back to my lid. And I'm just going to kind of highlight it through here. Just kind of open that up a little bit, give it some really pretty shine. once that dries, that'll kind of not be as shimmery because it kind of stands out just a little bit. Let's see here. I think I'm actually going to maybe go back to another matte color to go on top. What do I want to do? That's the really great thing about having all these colors. There's so many to choose from. I think I changed my mind. I think I'm going to go back to another pigment. I'm going to use Sexy. That's another great thing about our pigments and our mattes. We have some fabulous names. Alright, I'm just going to kind of come up here. I'm just going to highlight it through here. That's just going to give me just a little bit extra shine up top. Again, you just dab it on. I'm going to use my other brush here. It's dry, just going to help get that in there. Actually, I didn't clean that one off. That has a little bit of my other color, but that's okay. Alright. Here we go. I really like that color combination. That turned out really great, I think. Okay, let me lean in a little bit and see if you can see. I'm also going to demonstrate how we use our pigments for eyeliners again. That was in the first video that turned out really, really bad. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again. You can use any of our pigments for eyeliners. I'm a fan of black, so I always use Devious for my eyeliners. Let me find it really quick. There it is. Okay. As you can see, it is black. It's very shiny and shimmery. Love it. Go back to my water. Dip my brush in. Just a little bit more. For my eyeliner brush, I like it to be a little bit more wet than my eyeshadow brush. And I've got a ton in my cap here. It's going to be a mess. Just going to rake it around in my cap. Okay, so it's going to be really hard to see in the computer, but I'm going to try my best. I'm just going to rake it across. Just a little bit more water. I just can't get over those colors. That's going to be a new favorite of mine. See, that's what you get when you play around with different colors you're not really that sure of. Worst case scenario, it's not going to work. You wipe it off. You try again. Okay. Finish this eye a little bit. Okay, let's go to this one. Computer screen is not the best mirror to do makeup in. That's alright. As you can see, it goes on really easy. It's not going to go anywhere you don't want it to go. Okay, and if you want to use a little bit in the bottom to contour, you can. And sometimes I just get a Q-tip and kind of smear it around, kind of smudge it just a little bit. I actually have a Q-tip handy. Okay. There you have it. And when I do my next video with the next set of pigments, I'm going to do our 3D fiber lashes. And hopefully the lighting in here will be really good to see that in. But okay, so let's just recap the colors I used for this one. Let me get them back out real quick. All right. So the first color I used was our matte colors, and that was Glamorous. And that's what I used in the creases just to kind of give me a base color. I then followed that with Regal, which is our pigment, and I just kind of patted it along the lower lid here and just kind of blended it in to the matte color. Again, all of these products blend so easy. It's pretty effortless to get them to blend together. You heard I was pretty apprehensive about using those colors together. They are kind of different shades of purple. One is a lot more vibrant than the other, being a pigment, and one's a matte. But as you can see, it went together really good. And then, if I can find what I did with my other one, in just a second. One of these days I'm going to get these labeled a heck of a lot better. I may have left it out. No, I didn't. Okay, here it is. And then I used Feisty, which is a silver color, and I just kind of put that in the corner and just kind of blended it in. It just gives it a little bit extra shine. And then I took another pigment, which is Sexy, and I put that on top and just kind of blended that into all the colors, just to kind of soften it just a little bit. But there's some of our colors in action. I'm going to be doing a few more, so stay tuned. Thanks for checking us out, guys. Appreciate it.